second half beginning in just a moment.
What a game for LeBron. He has 20 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
We've got Okafor. Noel is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hunter in it, the 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Dishes to Clarkson. He feeds it to Noel. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Okafor. And he banks in the layup. Okafor's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the 76ers. Now here's Conley. He's covered by Clarkson. Gasol a screen. Oladipo misses.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
James, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Conley's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 12.
And guys, one thing you sometimes gets lost. I mean, Mike Conley is a proven winner. Remember, you go back in high school, won 3 state titles, and the one season at Ohio State led them to the national title game. So that aspect of what he brings, the intangibles, you're going to be a winner.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Hunter. He's got 5. Here's Clarkson. They get it back. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Ariza.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball. Really an extraordinary game for Okafor. He has 18 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
The feed to Oladipo. Fires the 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Gasol a screen. Conley kicks to Gasol. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The 76ers didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs. They spent a lot of time last season developing their young players.
Exactly. And listen, the 3rd straight year the Sixers would miss the playoffs. But as you said, Kevin, they knew what the season had in store. The key was could they keep those young guys focused on growth and experience and not get caught up in the fact that they struggled to win games.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's right missing. The 76ers leading by 17.
And it's clear for the Sixers the plan has been to continue to add good young players. Eventually, I think they'll be a force in the East. There's no guarantee, but They've got a plan, and they're sticking to it.
Wright sets a screen. Conley into the lane. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Stauskas is checked in for Hunter. James dishes to Okafor. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
A lot of teams that win a title often have a former #1 pick leading the way, or at least a top 3 NBA draft pick as their leader. So the 76ers are trying a shotgun approach to that, trying to get as many top 3 picks as they can, hoping one turns into the next superstar.
Clarkson passes to Stauskas. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
James right side. Uncovered. And the shot falls short this time. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Ariza. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Kicks it to Clarkson. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wright sets a screen. Here's Conley. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Embiid inside, guarded by Wright. And Embiid gets it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Wright sets a screen for Conley to the inside. And the dunk by Wright.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Memphis is getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Another miss by Conley.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
The Grizzlies shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Jordan Clarkson.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Sarge comes in for LeBron. And it's Grant in for Stauskas. And both free throws good for Covington. Last season, Memphis fell late and would end up with the 5th seed in the NBA playoffs. only one of two teams to make the playoffs each of the last 5 seasons, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they were a team that nobody wanted to play. Memphis drew Portland in that first round, and even though they were the 5th seed, they had home court advantage.
And Rubio kicks to Saric. Grant outside. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And stolen by Barnes. Navarro, the pass to Big Smooth. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Big Smooth got 7.
You know, guys, Memphis waltzed through the first round against Portland. The second round, a lot tougher against Golden State. They went up 2-1 in that series, but couldn't hold on to that lead.
Screened by Grant. Here's Covington. Saric with it. Guarded now by Barnes. A slam by Saric.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not. And guys, Memphis would lose 2 of their 3 games at home against Golden State. So things got tough with the Conley injury and missing Tony Allen as well. But they did put up a good fight, ultimately, though, falling in 6 games to the Warriors.
Rubio dishes to Embiid. The pass to Saric. Feeds to Covington. Out left to the wing. Here's Grant. Drills the baseline jumper. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
There's a good screen. Here's Big Smooth. Outside for Robinson. Here's Navarro. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Covington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting.
To the middle. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Rubio. That's good. Rubio's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Robinson against Rubio. Big Smooth. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Rubio kicks to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Barnes. Embiid, the pass to Grant. Embiid dishes to Saric. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Here's Thompson. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Robinson for 3. Shot is off. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway.